Allison, I went to the city hall first thing in the morning. The marriage certificate was accepted without a hitch.
Thank you, Tony. I'm very happy to be your wife from now on.
Likewise, I'm very happy to have you as my wife. By the way, my sister will probably cause us trouble again for a while. If she contacts you about our marriage, let me know right away. I'm still keeping it a secret from her.
You didn't tell Molly about our marriage?
I wanted to, but I couldn't. No matter what I said to her, she wouldn't change her mind disapproving of our marriage. So I talked to my parents and decided to turn in the marriage forms without telling Molly.
I see. I'm sorry for the trouble you've gone through, but what should I do about Molly? I guess because of my previous job being a hostess, she won't allow our marriage. But I can't change the past. It seems impossible to convince her to approve of me, no matter how hard I try.
She's always had excessive attachment to me, but I never thought it would go this far. I guess you'll just have to give her some time. I'll spend time convincing Molly, explaining how wonderful you are.
Thanks, Tony.
I'm going to get ready to move into our new house. I'll pack up my stuff and join you at the new place tomorrow.
Screw you, you thieving bitch! I can't believe you got married to my brother without telling me! Molly, I see you're pissed off by the news. My brother suddenly moved out of the house this morning, and he said he's moving to a new place with you. I mean, he already got married yesterday? This is bullshit! Did you think you could keep such an important thing from me? The only reason they were hiding it from you was because it makes you angry like this, Molly. We wanted to tell you beforehand. What? Are you saying it's my fault? Because you don't approve of me and Tony. Tony tried many times to patch things up between you and me. Yet, not only did you cancel our dinners, but you blocked all my messages. So we gave up and decided to get married. You're just after my brother's money. You're only getting married to him because he's an elite guy who works at a big company. I want my brother back now. Go withdraw the marriage papers. I've been telling you a million times, I'm not marrying him for his money. I chose to marry Tony for his character. You've told hundreds of men the same thing. I won't be fooled by your tricks. You know, I wouldn't have chosen Tony if I was really in it for the money. My clients who make the most money have annual incomes of more than $1 million. Tony's annual income is like a grain of rice compared to that. You treat my brother like a grain of rice. Instead of respecting my brother, you look down on him. I can't trust you after all. My brother is being deceived by you. That's why I have to protect him. Molly, I'm so proud of him. Ever since we were little, he's always been kind and on my side, even when I was being bullied by the mean kids in my class. And when I stopped going to school, he worried about me more than anyone else in the family. He even told the mean kids directly to stay away from me. What a lovely story. I'm falling more and more for Tony. But my brother, my hero brother, married you. Why won't he marry you, who looks just like those show-off bullies? I won't accept such a thing. What? Don't tell me that's the reason you hate me. Because I look like those girls who used to be mean to you? Yes, that's right. People who look alike usually have similar personalities. You must be the same kind of bitch who makes fun of plain girls like those kids. You shouldn't be so judgmental. Besides, I was flashy when I was a hostess, but now I'm not. I have shiny black hair, and I look sophisticated. I'm not scary at all. I would never be mean to you, Molly. How can I trust your words? Hostesses are nothing but a bunch of scums. Your personality must be the worst of the worst. No matter what you look like now, I won't be fooled by you. Molly, you're being too harsh. What you just said is disrespectful to those who are making a serious effort in the night work. What? What is there to be serious about in a job like that? It's just a job where you drink and fool around with old men. No matter what time of the day, no matter who they are, you have to keep the party going. Molly, you have no idea how hard that is. I don't want to know about such jobs for losers. What? If you say you work due to a family matter, I'll sympathize and might have been able to approve, but that's not the case with you. You went to college with your parents' money, and then you ended up working at a hostess club. I hate your cunning, trying to earn money without effort. Don't get carried away just because you married my brother. I'll make sure you break up with him. We're already officially married. Actually, we're planning a wedding ceremony. No way! You're never having that ceremony. I will do whatever it takes to stop that from happening. I finally did it. I canceled tomorrow's wedding. Canceled? Suck it up, you thieving bitch. Your wedding with my dear brother is all canceled. I won't make him pledge his love in front of everyone. Wait a minute, Molly. You really canceled the wedding? You called the wedding hall, Molly? Yes, I did. I called the wedding hall just now. I told them that I'm getting divorced with the groom, so please cancel the wedding. They were saying something about ID confirmation, but I forced my way through. After 2 hours of yelling at them on the phone, the staff had no choice but to listen to me. No way. A marriage registry is just a piece of paper. You can always secretly file for divorce later, but a wedding ceremony in front of everyone is a completely different matter. We can't let you become an official married couple in public. Don't tell me you canceled the wedding for that. I didn't think you would be that foolish, Molly. You also went behind my back and got married without my permission. That's why I canceled without your permission. That makes us both even, so don't complain. What? You thought you had it all figured out, didn't you? You thought you'd be fine since you've already registered your marriage. And then the wedding was called off at such short notice. You underestimated me, and you lost. It's not about winning or losing, right? Molly, I won't say anything bad, so go contact the wedding hall and tell them to withdraw the cancellation right away. Who cares? The wedding you were so excited about has been canceled, even though you were planning to have a hostess-like luxurious wedding. That wedding, which would have cost $50,000, has already been canceled. Now that it's canceled, all you have to do is to break up with him. You filthy bitch, leave my brother now. There'll be no more fancy weddings for you to look forward to. We had ours last week. What? It's a good thing we moved it up. Otherwise, we'd be in panic right now. What do you mean you had it last week? Don't tell me the wedding's already over. I didn't hear anything about a change of plans.
That's because I didn't tell you. So it's no wonder you don't know anything.
What? Wait, is that you, Tony?
I've been observing all the conversations this whole time. You know, you finally pulled off something outrageous.
What's going on, Tony? Why didn't you invite me to your wedding? I'm your own sister. I've never heard of a wedding where the sweet sister is left out.
You've been against our marriage for so long. How dare you talk to her like that? Look back at your own words and actions.
What?
We don't need to invite people who can't celebrate our marriage. So, it was my idea to not invite you. And our parents suggested we reschedule the wedding. So, we moved up the wedding without telling you.
That's impossible! So Mom and Dad know all about it? They know I'm the only one who wasn't invited? I was left out and you all enjoyed the wedding?
Yeah, it was a great wedding. Allison looked beautiful in your dress. It was a really nice ceremony and all our friends and family blessed us.
This can't be happening. I can't believe my own brother kept this from me. I can't believe that you will leave me out without telling me. I can't believe you're harassing me like this. That's too cruel, Tony.
It's not your place to say that. You canceled someone's wedding without permission. How dare you harass a complete stranger?
Oh, right. I called the wedding call to cancel. But then, whose wedding did I cancel?
I don't know, but I'm sure the bride and groom are wealthy enough to spend $50,000 on their wedding.
What should I do? They must be really rich. Maybe they're people in high positions. I can't believe I just canceled such people's weddings.
Go correct it with the wedding hall right now, before this gets any bigger than it already is. And when you've settled down, you and I are going to have a talk. We'll figure out how to keep distance from now on.
What? You mean you're cutting me off?
Yes, that's right. I didn't think you'd go this far, Molly. I thought you'd slowly come to understand Allison, but I give up now. I'm not going to compromise anymore. I'm going to stop dealing with you.
Oh, no, wait! I did it for your sake! A former hostess is no match for you! I did this because I thought you deserved someone better! Can't you at least understand my feelings?
I don't want to understand. What's a former hostess got to do with this? Allison was working diligently, and because of that, she now owns her own business. She's willing to go to any length to achieve her dreams. I'm the lucky guy who got to marry her.
What business? Allison is running a hostess club now?
She's running a flower shop, which has been her dream since she was little. She studied business management and flowers in college. After she graduated, she started working at a hostess club and saved up all the money for her store. And while she was working, she made a lot of connections and sales networks. Thanks to that, she had big profits from the start. Allison is really an amazing woman.
That's why she was working as a hostess.
From the very beginning, Allison had decided on aiming customers mainly at night work. Flowers are in demand all year round thanks to the gorgeous interior designs and events. And the unit price is good because of the demand for gorgeous floral materials. She worked hard every day, thinking that she could kill two birds with one stone, researching the needs and saving money.
That's what she was thinking when working at the hostess club.
Of course, she also studied the hostess business in order to make more money. As a result, she always ranked in the top 3 in sales. I have nothing but respect for her. Allison finally achieved her dream, and I want to support Allison as a husband. Please don't show your face to us anymore. Molly, you're nothing but an obstacle to our happy life. Well then, our next discussion at our parents' house will be our last. After that, you're not to be involved in our lives ever again.
Help me, Allison! Lend me money right now! What? I'm in a really bad situation right now. I'm being asked for money from the wedding hall. I got a call from them asking me to pay back the $50,000 that was refunded to me right away. Wait a minute. What's the situation right now? That's the wedding call that you canceled by mistake, isn't it? That's right. That wedding call is calling me right now. When I forced them to cancel, I actually received a refund of $50,000 for the wedding. What? I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know you two had already gotten married. That's why I wanted to take away the money that would be returned after the cancellation. I heard that you were paying for more than half of the wedding, so I used up all the money that was refunded as revenge. And you spent it all? Wait. Let's straighten out the situation once and for all. You were able to cancel the cancellation, right? Yeah, I called them right away and apologized that it was a mistake. I told them to cancel the cancellation for tomorrow's wedding. Then, the call was transferred to the manager of the wedding hall. You're the one who abused our employees for 2 hours? You told them repeatedly that you're the bride, and now you're saying you made a mistake? You are not going to get away with this, he said calmly and angrily. The staff member I asked to cancel just joined the company this month, so she freaked out and cried when I called her. She didn't confirm my identity, which she was supposed to do, and she did what I asked her to do and gave me a refund on her behalf. And you, Molly, took it without hesitation, and you spent it all because you thought it was my money, as if to spite me. That's right. The wedding hall immediately confirmed that I wasn't the bride to be married. So, tomorrow's wedding can go ahead without a problem, but they're in a big fuss because they gave me $50,000 to a stranger. If I don't refund the money right now, they're going to call the police and file a damage report. The wedding hall is at fault for not checking, but she's a newcomer, right? And not to mention, you were abusing the newcomer for 2 hours straight. The newcomer didn't do anything wrong. It's all your fault, Molly. I know that. That's why I'm asking you now, Allison. Give me the $50,000 right now. Then I'll allow you to marry my brother. Absolutely not. You can take care of the $50,000 yourself. If you help me now, I'll instantly adore you, Allison. As your sister-in-law, I will always respect you, Allison. I don't want to be adored or respected by you, so I will not help you in any way. Oh no! What am I supposed to do? How am I going to collect $50,000? Why don't you become a hostess, Molly? If you put your mind to it, you could save up that kind of money in a few months, or even a month if I were you. I didn't know hostesses could make that much money. Well, it depends on how hard you work. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. I'll plunge into the night business just for once. So, Allison, tell me where you used to work. My previous place? I've never been a hostess before. I don't want to work in a sketchy place, but I don't know which place is good or bad. If it's a place where someone you know worked at, you can at least trust that place. That may be true, but I don't think our place would be good for you. They won't hire someone at your level, Molly. What? What do you mean, my level? Are you saying that nightclubs choose who they hire? Yes. The level of not only customers, but everything differs from store to store. Hostess clubs are pretty strict. Both the store and the girls are ranked. Not only the face, but also body shape, personality, and education are evaluated. And only those who get the highest scores are hired at the store I worked at. So, if I don't get hired at that store, does that mean I'm no better than you, Allison? I can introduce you, but I think it's not worth your time. The manager is very picky with women and will usually dismiss people after 2 seconds in the interview. In 2 seconds? I'll talk to the store, but I can't tell you what happens after that. You're on your own to avoid getting into trouble with the police, so you'll just have to do your best. Molly went to the interview as soon as she could. She was told she was not hired in less than 2 seconds, or even less than a second. The manager said, I gave you a special opportunity because Allison asked for it, but you're late. Who would hire a woman like that? Molly managed to pay back the wedding hall, but is buried in debt. Not only did she have to pay back the ceremony fee, but was also charged a nuisance fee. The total debt is said to have totaled around $100,000. Of course, because of this incident, Molly has been cut off from her beloved brother. She was also kicked out of her parents' house. It seems that she has decided to go into the night business in order to pay off her debts, but due to poor sales and attitude, she has been fired from her jobs one after another. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please click the high rating button. Otherwise, please let us know what you think in the comments section below. Please subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments will help us in the future. We also have many other videos that will make you feel great. Please please take a look at the videos on our channel.